Today we are going to Argentina, and these are all the bikes ready to go. After we cross the border, we will ride to the city of Los Antiguos, and from there we will explore more of Ruta 40. So we have now crossed the border into Argentina. Smooth process, no issues. And as you can see from the GoPro view, Argentina from here looks a lot different, even if we're still riding along Lago General Carrera. More riding to come. We will ride to Los Antiguos and go from there. Riding about 30 or 40 minutes past Los Antiguos. I must say, this wind has been pretty annoying to deal with. All this wind just means you have to expend that much more mental energy, physical energy, just trying to keep the bike upright. And right now, we are heading towards Bajo Caracoles. I don't know how far that is, so more pictures and video in the meantime. And finally, I would like to note that this part of Argentine Patagonia, a lot of plains and very desolate, very dry, like I said earlier. It's just drastic, the difference between Argentina and Chile and Patagonia. Alright, that's all. Bajo Caracoles, quick pit stop. Very dry, windy, dusty. Here is the gas station. Cash only, of course, with stickers from travelers all over the world. But the most important sticker is here. MOTOPATAGONIA. Yep, and more to come. So we're 15 minutes out from the stop or town of Bajo Caracoles, and I believe we've now just entered the Altiplano region in Argentina, and as you can see, it is very, very flat. As far as I can see, the land is flat. Would you look at that? Sheesh. Currently at the Estancia where Ewan McGregor and Charlie Boorman stayed at during Long Way Up, where they rode their electric motorcycles from Ushuaia to Los Angeles in 2019. We just paid a visit to the hotel, or former hotel, that Charlie Borman and Ewan McGregor visited during Long Way Up and attempted to charge their electric bikes. We are now headed to an Estancia near Gobernador Gregores. An estancia in Latin America is basically a ranch or a large farmhouse. Once we get there, there should be awesome food there and a good opportunity to shoot some amazing drone footage. So yeah, more to come, and I will show more footage of our arrival to the Estancia. So we're at the Estancia, Santa Thelma. Daniel?
Got our tents for the night.
So just woke up, had our night at the Estancia, Santa Thelma. These are the tents that we've been staying in. Those are the showers and the toilet over there. The showers are cold water only. And as for my room, this is it. 2 beds. And as you can see, this estancia has some horses, and I'm currently walking in what looks like to be a grazing field. There's horse poop everywhere. Yeah, it's a great view. Good morning. So today we just left the Estancia Santa Thelma and we are heading to Gobernador Gregores to fill up, and after we are done filling up we are going to do some off-road riding towards El Chaltén, and we are going to see Fitzroy, the famous mountain outline on the Patagonia clothing. And more to come. I will show a lot of the off-road riding that we will do. Likely be a challenge, but it will still be fun. Okay. What's that?
We're gonna use some of the gas pack in this bike, that bike, and this bike.
So this off-road portion that we're doing is sort of a shortcut to El Chaltén and Fitzroy. This off-road route is about 72 kilometers, which is about 42 miles. We are taking this off-road route instead of pure on pavement because the pure on pavement would add about 100 kilometers. So yeah, shortcut. So far the off-road roading seems fairly easy, but we shall see. Our guide told us, Daniel, that there may be a lot of deep gravel here, so we shall see. So now we are riding in the part of this shortcut of off-road where the gravel is noticeably deeper. So the key to not fall for this section, at least for me, is to keep your head up, throttle steady, and always be alert, as always. So far, seems pretty manageable, but you never know. On the way to Chaltén, one of us got flat right here. New tires on the Yamaha Tenere 700. This is the road ahead. There's Daniel working on the tire repair right now.
I'm like, okay, just like, don't get scared and drop off, just keep running light and you'll be fine. And okay, and then, wow! Sitting down, girlfriend on the back.
So we just patched up the Tenere's punctured tire, found a big nail, and looks like we are past the deep gravel. It should be smoother sailing from now on to El Chaltén, but we shall see. And we also encountered a Canadian riding from Canada all the way down to Ushuaia. He has been on his trip for about a year and a half, going through the United States and South America, and staying in one place in South America. What was it? Colombia for 4 months. Absolutely amazing road trip for him. So we are now riding on pavement after finishing the off-road shortcut, and we are now riding to Tres Lagos to gas up and grab some snacks. Then after we are done at Tres Lagos, we are going to ride to El Chaltén, and in that area we are going to see Fitzroy finally. Quick pit stop at Tres Lagos, getting gas. As usual, a lot of bikes at these stops. to get good pictures of Fitzroy, whether through a drone or my phone. And thankfully we have very good weather today, no clouds, rain, and it seems like the wind doesn't seem too bad right now. So hopefully we will get good pictures. Okay, more to come. All right, cruising towards El Chaltén, and would you look at that view of Fitzroy? We are now in Parque Nacional Glaciers, and Fitzroy is on my right. What an amazing view. Good morning. Today is Friday. We are leaving El Chaltén and riding to El Calafate, which is about a 215 kilometer ride. That's roughly about 130 miles. It should take us about 3 hours because we are going to take some scenic stops and coffee breaks. So not too much of a frenetic riding pace, more of a relaxed pace today. And on my right you can see the beautiful scenery. Look at that. And more to come. Stopped at Hotel La Leona for a coffee break. Here's a cool little post showing the distances of various cities around the world. We're about 8 kilometers away from the city of El Calafate. This town is on our route because we will be going to see the Perito Moreno Glacier tomorrow, which is somewhere over there to my right. Once we get to the hotel in Calafate, take off photo gear and see what the city has to offer. Right now it's about 71 degrees, pretty comfortable, and once again it's still windy here. Passing other traffic such as buses can be a little unsettling because the wind pushes you around that the bus generates. So anyways, I will record more footage of us riding to the Perito Moreno Glacier, and I'll see you then. Everyone getting ready for the ride to the glacier. Going to the Perito Moreno Glacier. Gonna be a good ride. Hey everyone! So today we are riding 72 kilometers to the Perito Moreno Glacier. We are starting from the town of El Calafate. Some general impressions of this town is I'm just shocked that I haven't seen one intersection controlled by traffic lights, and I've barely seen any stop signs. So riding here can be pretty chaotic, and you have to keep your head on a swivel at all times. The road to the glacier should be pretty twisty and fun, so I'll have some videos of that. The weather looks good, and it is about 60 degrees Fahrenheit right now, so it's perfect riding day. And yeah. Currently at the Perito Moreno Glacier. Absolutely enormous glacier. A few minutes ago there was a piece of the glacier that broke off and fell, and you can see parts of it in that half circle looking path or pieces of ice in the water over there. Wasn't able to capture the video of it breaking off though.
Sweet baby.
Looking at this GS 800. Shocking thing about this GS is it's from Alaska. Look at that. This Alaska bike ridden all the way here to Perito Moreno Glacier near El Calafate, Argentina. Badass. Good morning. For today's ride, we are leaving El Calafate and going to our final destination for the day of Cerro Sombrero. We're about 15 to 20 minutes outside El Calafate. We will ride for about an hour more and stop for gas and stretch our legs. And the total riding amount for the day is about 400 kilometers. That's about 250 miles. And some thoughts on how the trip is going so far. We're clearly on the downhill part of the trip, and for me it's getting kind of sad or bittersweet for me, because although we are reaching our final destination of Ushuaia, being that much closer to Ushuaia means that the trip is almost over. So, kind of a bummer if you look at it that way. But the overall trip has been great. It's been awesome. And yeah, that's all for this. I will share more of the day. So we rode about an hour and a half and stopped at La Esperanza for a pit stop for fuel and snacks and hydration. And after that we rode about, I don't know, an hour or so. We're currently on the way to Rio Gallegos. We're gonna fuel up there also and take a break there, and after that we should be crossing back into Chile, and from the border of Chile we will head to Cerro Sombrero. And it is freaking windy out here. Wow. So we crossed over back into Chile, and we are about to board a ferry to cross into Tierra del Fuego. And for tonight, like I said before, we are going to sleep in a city called Cerro Sombrero, and then on to Ushuaia tomorrow. And it's been very windy, so my neck is a little sore from having to always apply tension to my neck against the wind when riding.